What's option money? What's an option period? Let's talk about it. Buyers, especially first-time home buyers, often get confused about the money that's due once we have an executed contract. And by executed contract, I mean the offer has been accepted and signed by both parties, sellers and buyers. In the first 3 days after the contract is executed here in Texas, option money is due. And now we have a different contract, a new contract that was just adopted at the beginning of April. And option money, rather than going directly to a seller, now goes to the title company along with earnest money. And I'll talk about earnest money in another video. Option money buys you a due diligence period. In a crazy market, we're seeing short option periods, sometimes only 3 days. We typically see something between 5 and 7 days. During those days, you hire an inspector if you're the buyer, and that does come out of the buyer's pocket. You have a chance to fully inspect the property. You could have a foundation expert come out. You could have a pool repair guy come out. Anybody that you want to assess the property, this is your time. The goal is to fully assess the property and get a really good idea of what's there and whether repairs are needed. That option period comes at a cost, and that's the option money. It's typically a few $100s here in Texas, although in this multiple offer market, if you're trying to make your offer look even more appealing, we are seeing that option money go high. The risk: if you terminate that contract during the option period, you lose that option money. You will get your earnest money back, but you'll lose the option money. We've seen contracts, especially during this crazy seller's market, that don't include an option period. Would I recommend that? The short answer is no. The longer answer is maybe. For most of my clients, especially if you're buying a residential property, I would say the option period is too valuable to forego. You want to know what you're buying. You want to know if there's a leak in the roof. You want to know the condition of the air conditioning unit. However, if you're buying a fixer-upper, it's a cheap investment property, and you already know you're going to be replacing things, doing all kinds of repairs, you may opt to forego the option period. The end of the option period is a fun milestone for everybody. It means you're ready to move forward and get that contract to closing. Have you got more questions about the option period or home buying in general? My contact info is on the next slide, and I'd love to talk to you.